It was Twink, but I booted him out. He ain't been playing no games. I'm playing Bunk. Bunk just sent me an invite. Man, he been playing. I mean, he hit Bunk up at the advanced yesterday. I mean, Friday.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And, of course, Boban Marjanovic. We'll see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Clippers team in this one.
You know, I'm excited and somewhat anxious to see how this team is going to evolve since the trade with... made. I mean, he is a guy that could end up being a key player for them as we get ready to hit that stretch run.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Here's Harden after the basket by San Antonio. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Ball with it. George picks him up. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here is Harden. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Wembanyama. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. And it's Drummond missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Down low, Wembanyama. Excellent D there from George. Leonard attacking. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
High post, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Good on the shot.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm.
What's up?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles.
Oh, it stayed on? It didn't go into rest mode?
Fair to try and live up to the
It didn't go into rest mode?
But
That's
he's got
crazy.
the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Now here's Harden. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Now Ball. Off on the layup. Here's George. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. George has got 5 points so far.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score it from just about anywhere on the floor.
Drummond is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside, George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. LaVine way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Powell. Brenham pulls it in. San Antonio with the ball. Inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Highland's shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Vassell. They get it again. Drummond is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
How did you keep the ball from?
Here's Highland. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Vassell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses in close. Highland deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup. Highland's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player. And I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Here's Branham. Still yet to score. Clock at 4. Here's Mamukelashvili. Plumlee with some nice D.
Dunk.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Richard, what's an unseen skill that P.J. Tucker possesses, one that might normally go unnoticed?
Wow, that's a good question, Kev. I think it's his communication. Tucker is a big talker on the floor. He's sharing information, alerting his teammates. It's an underrated skill of leadership.
Here's Highland. He's got 9.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
To the middle. Left side, Ball. He takes it in. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Highland. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Vassell, no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Clippers.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint. Plumlee with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Wembanyama. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Highland. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. To halt the run. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 8 points. Here's Highland. 15 points in the game. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Osman. Off target at the rim.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's hard to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Clippers leading by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Now here's Leonard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Outside, George. The fader. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway. And look, he paid the price. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's George. He's got 9. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Seconds left to play here in the second quarter. George with the bucket.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Levine. And it's sent back by George.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Steps back. It's George on the wing. And here's Harden. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Spurs trail by 13. Johnson in the corner. In the corner, Drummond with it. Driving in. And Drummond throws it down.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. In the corner, Harden. Outside Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5 now.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
From deep, George. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Takes it inside.
You have to understand Keldon Johnson is a major threat to dunk that. Leave any room for error, and this man will make you pay.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden outside. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Leonard.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Leonard. Second chance shot. And that one goes long. Spurs trail by 11. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Powell. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 9. 3, Levine. Plumlee with the rebound. Highland with it. Now defended by Levine. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Powell inside. Barton wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Barton's got 5 points so far.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And the basket by Vassell.
And as they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Offensive rebound. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Barton. Beyond the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Champagnie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Down low. Here's Tucker. lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 9.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the paint. Inside. Here's Plumlee. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. There's the triple.
Shit.
Rebounded by Tucker. Clippers leading by 7. It's Barton on the wing. Down low. Pass to Highland. Back to Plumlee.
Good pass.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now here's Powell. Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Spurs trail by 11. And Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Westbrook.
Why are you standing up?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And all game long, they work the ball inside.
What are you talking about?
It's really worked well for them offensively.
Right wing. Lock at 6. And Wembanyama makes it off the glass.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
And how about that athleticism? Stunning dunk there by Westbrook.
Here's Branham. No good on that one. Westbrook with the nice D there. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell wide open.
Shit.
No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Come on, man. Let me move him over. They won't let me
Just
move him over.
rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot
Shut
off
up.
the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
A rebound by the Spurs.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
San Antonio again missing. There's a screen by Marjanovic. To the paint.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. He's off on the first.
And not doing very well at the line in this half. Percentage has dropped all the way down to below 60. And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
For three, LaVine.
Come on, man. Damn.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's
he's killing me, man. Make some shot.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth.
I'm going to go to work after this. Shut up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for LA. Boban Marjanovic.
He's off on the second. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately.
Yeah,
I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Number 40. Ivica Zubac.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to Harden. Stolen by LaVine. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball.
I did not tell you how to full court press.
He's ready to attack the rim at will. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Good work defensively by Morris. Now Harden. Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
And LaVine puts up a deep three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Leonard, no luck.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Drummond. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Back to Harden. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The shot by George, no good. LaVine wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
And the dunk by Zubac.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by